Dino the Don, Chi and Jay will be a new mission, flying to Spain. Air hostess with the champagne. Solaris, excel to infinity. How many ways can you die? Only live once. Jay will be passing the clip through the mist and the breeze, snowstorm and skis, translucency of every flake in the cabin when boiling tea, ingenuity 90 degrees, hold a sniper accurately like solid snake in the stealth camouflage in the trees, speed of a golden bullet, freeze while releasing the fluid, skiing down a mountaintop, steam trains that jump into it, blue skies turn to purple, shouting near the glare will turn troops, I murk you in a turquoise suit amongst a vicious circle, cause you can see through the glass transparency, swinging in from unorthodox angles into room 203, smashing through a coffee table, blasting lemon juice out of a cocktail glass, so fast it even really splashes Mabel. Apparently she's the secretary of the Alpha office building, choppers lifting while the blinds tilted. We're the best, Orient Express breast, 3-course meal, lobster soup dripping down your Marnie vest, free to your chest, one eye on the river, give you shiver, that's why your body floats, that's why the missions differ, differentiate, double decapitate, quicker than water can evaporate, we collaborate the slug to make you evacuate, activate building complexes, chopper drifts in sections, Donna caviar, tuxedo hangs by the entrance, secret agents, you stand in amazement, draws with the gun, aiming at you in the basement, 007 flow, silver shirt with the bow tie, never die, live and let, and you can't deny, secret agents, you stand in amazement, draws with the gun, aiming at you in the basement, 007 flow, silver tie with the bow tie, never die, live and let, and you can't deny.
Down a few floors, bursting through Q doors, poker face cause I slew jaws, shaker not stirred, yeah that's the bruise shore, before I get octopussy in the blue shores, inside of a white lotus ready to sea dive, should I die another day I can't decide, no one knows where I reside, deflect bulletproof DB5 beside eject intercept, my water PPK reflect, Sunny and Nep, Johnny's really out of his depth, the rest be at large, royal flush be the cards, the ace of spades deals with espionage, 007 next to the crest on the card, Orient Express, white tux with cigar, under the vest there's a chest full of scars, it's chest how I make it confess through the bars. Jay will bond every syllable that's lyrical until I'm done. Prestigious theme song utilizing the microphone like a magic wand. Scaramanga's file logged along with Goldfinger and his mob squad. Secret Service dialogue, bespoke bowler hat for the odd job.
Agent 705 picked me up in the Aston Martin. I got a sight on the villains, get in the building. We got it locked. Let's proceed, the target. Yeah, I got the range on him. Yo, increase the speed.
Call me the SAS, secret agent slayer. I don't play games, but all the same, how you play, player. Maniacal villain, feelings of grandeur, received from blood spilling, perceived from mudslinging. In league with the mayor, build an underground empire. Politicians in our pockets, with enough bread to retire. Inspire the next generation X to continue to feed off proceeds from X. Lacing the glass with cyanide. Take a sip and watch your eyelids dip before you realize it's dry inside eyes. Water as you cry inside your spirit, rise high into the sky. Another secret agent die.
Beginning the killing, the feeling is thrilling. I'm lyrically winning and grinning with women. That's formative tendency, melodies, vocal calligraphy, energy, perfect artillery, anarchy over the symphony. Mentally meant to be natural ability, entity, vibrating enemy, steadily fought immortality, planetary, all of humanity. Inevitably, vocabulary's infinite, test of my sanity. Panicky rappers are paying the penalty, enemy scared of my power and pedigree. Freeze exhibiting these with relative ease, my lyrics appease. Seize moments in the breeze for different degrees to generate fees. Then I'm smoking a tree to meditate, we eliminate sleeves to imitate G, surpassing the G that's forcing many to pray on the knees. Is my rhyming invasion or in a motivation, making a nation. My information's amazing, original interpretation that's facing every generation. Creating invasion just like a Freemason, waiting for your faking to finish. Inflating your head till I burst it without hesitation. I'm grazing your bacon when exterminating. It's Jason taking your head off the spitting the lyric that's decapitating. I'm breaking your raking, there is no escaping because it is written down like revelation. I'm sick with it.
J will be
Sick with it.
Don't Dino.
I'm sick with it.
Solaris.
I'm sick with it.
Don't Dino.
I'm sick with
J
it.
will be
Sick with it.
Solaris.
Sick with it. Sick with it.
J will be is
Sick with it.
Don't Dino is
Sick with it.
Solaris
Sick with it. I'm sick with it.
J will be
I'm
is
sick with it.
Don't Dino is
Sick with it.
Solaris
Sick with
Check
it.
it out. Yo,
I'm
no.
sick with it.
In the city complex, sicker with the content, get red, tongue spinning with the wicked torment, get set, climbing for the flow for the vents, get pep, how really wild can it get? Don Dino, so hype with the flow, connect with the rhyme and the cold tempo, mind soul, incredible, hydro, wetamo, Solaris, impeccable, raise it, step on the stage and blaze it, pick up the pieces in technical places, one of a kind and no one can trace it, enter the hyper, walk like a spaceship, distinctive caliber, bound to shatter your brain, baffle the anagram challenger, psychic force like heavy Metallica, playing the waves, tip of a sledgenger, get ready, go, steady, giddy flow, glow, lighten up the soul, out of control when the Jeep roll, static system, disc reload, crazy like Yosemite Sam, hold a crazy straw with a strawberry plan, sip it all down as I walk for the land, throw a frisbee to the top of the stand, dope beat to the metaphor man, don't peace, the best in the land, highly incredible, variable plan, unforgettable lyrical jam, my tongue twist is burning the page, like the legend of cage, I can go on for days, better run to the maze when I pump with the gauge like 1,000 slaps to your face.
I'm sick with it. Dino the Don is sick with it. MOTQ is sick with it.
Solaris,
Sick with it. J Whoopi is. I'm sick with it. KG is sick with it.
Solaris,
Sick with it. Sick with it. Dino the Don is sick with it. MOTQ is sick with it. J Whoopi is sick with it. I'm sick with it. KG is sick with it. Solaris is sick with it. Dino the Don is sick with it. I'm sick with it. My level's incredible, lyrical miracle, visual, reaching the pinnacle, spiritual, mystical vehicle, moving invisible, pivotal, like analog into digital. The force is mythical, course is difficult for the pitiful to believe it all. It's ethical core, will test them egotistical flaws. You missed it or pause, you risk it in all. I'm hitting the jaw, my fist is the cause, but this in my tours. You're bitching the force, she did you for sure. Chris for whore, really in awe, just on the floor when trimming it raw. Titties were sore, whizzed out the door like busy for more. Yeah, icky galore. Jelly for sure, you're heavy manure. I'm heavy and pure like Randy Couture. Baby's mature, you ready for war, machetes and gore. Your mellies are poor. It's 007 with multiple weapons. You lose in a second, turn up at your wedding. Imagine a setting, I aim at your head and the bullets go well in the crash like a melon. The scene was compelling with pieces propelling, twisting and bending, and visibly swelling. I put a new shell in just like a no felon who's made an impression by using aggression. I'll teach you a lesson, you'll end up in heaven. I'm never pretending when I start defending this news at 11. Imagine a head and lyric, I'm Armageddon. I'm sick with it.
J will be
Sick with it.
Don't Dino.
I'm sick with it.
Solaris,
Sick with it.
Don't Dino.
I'm sick with it.
J will be
Sick with it.
Solaris,
Sick with it. Sick with it.
J will be is
Sick with it.
Don't Dino is
Sick with it.
Solaris
Sick with it. I'm sick with it.
J will be
I'm
is
sick with it.
Don't Dino is
Sick with it.
Solaris
Sick with it. I'm sick with
Watch
it.
when I go like a steam train, rev like a monster truck for the terrain, 4x4 wheel drive through the rain, lick a shot from the top of the mountain, top for the cabin, ricochet with the rhymes and the beats, every flow that you peep, every foe get leaked, potent MC, glow with the fleet, legendary MC is Cody and neat with a lead, pounce like a panther, tear up the streets when it comes to the ill technique, living in time that's so unique, flash with a fast rhyme from 45 feet, 99 stars, 99 ways, when I spray just like an AK with the best every single day, every single way, better run away from the start of the groove when you move when the record plays, I'm also sick with the flow, I can also flicker with the glow when I pull out the 9 and I aim at your foe, Z-Rocks, touchdown, trust, touch, zero, this is the level that's so impeccable, place the decimal points to exceptional, technical top of the spin top, you can stop, you can drop, you can top, you can pop metaphor, kings and queens to sit and bear witness, what's the lyrical, physical fitness, got the grand, empirical classic material mind is put like a whiz kid, but back in the days we used to teach, speaking in tongues, you can get sprung, you can get down when I pick up the mic, you know that I'm still number one.
I'm sick with it.
J will be
Sick with it.
Don't Dino.
I'm sick with it.
Solaris,
Sick with it.
Don't Dino.
I'm sick with
J
it.
will be
Sick with it.
Solaris,
Sick with it. Sick with it.
J will be is
Sick with it.
Don't Dino is
Sick with it.
Solaris,
Sick with it. I'm sick with it.
J will be
I'm
is
sick with it.
Don't Dino is
Sick with it.
Solaris,
Sick with it. I'm sick with it. Yo, flash of thunder is heard, the room flickers, you start to cower. Silhouette of a frame emerges from a rain shower. Hand on the clock, strikes past the 11th hour. It's bright night, the bell hits on a clock tower. Electrical flow, moves symmetrical blow, fuse technical slow, grooves professional no, moves unethical tunes, moves that's ethical foes, prove pathetical foes, fuse perpetual foe, dudes and chemicals, hoes, used in festivals, low mood with decimals, opposed who are incredible, those who are vegetable show, prove forgettables, bro, use your testicles, old dudes conceptual, picks of perfection, quicker impression, sicker reflection, switch your profession, flipping directions, split into sections, tripping connection, dip in detection. Built a collection of heads from my enemies. Chopped like trees as they bowed on their bended knees. Extended these arms in the breeze, calm when I ease. No alarm freeze when my palms squeeze. Read a psalm please before you are gone free. Blood pouring like Don P. I hold the scimitar nonchalantly. Waited for the cavalry so I could grant these. A crowd gathered around to witness me pull the lance free.
Lost in the elements, born from oblivion. Even surpass shrubs that are shriveling up. Tree and life protects the dawn again. And then it happened, lightning struck the egg, commenced to cracking. Dawn breaking out like a slow monkey club movement. Lightning zapping, the paralyzed angle rain. Sun counteract in the lane. Communication tower, satellites are powered by my brain. Hold the kaleidoscope, right the dope. Scope the cloak when it moves, when it flows, crimson note. Left by the stethoscope, and you can't cope, you get smoked. Then hold the microscope with color codes, color globes. Intelligence scanner make your mind explode. I'm here again, marching the line of veteran to the lift, to the fifth floor, to retrieve the better medicine. Dressed up in camouflage, hold the suppressor in the sabotage. Reach the lock on the door to reveal a secret science class. Drop the tool, pedal up the misty moon. Velvet sky, crystal clouds, make contact with the telescope zoom. And I go through psychic dimensions, breaking atoms too. Fly by view, the helicopter lands on top of you. Lightning strikes again on top of the lab. Still I drag, body back, tag, I throw in the corner off the lift shaft. Damn, now I'm putting on my goggles. Ignite the Bunsen burner, switch to blue flame as I toggle. Enter the changing room before grey skies break through. Put on the white overalls before the assignment was stage 2. Lightning strikes again.
Here we go, round 1. Hagler, right off the bat, attempting to get inside. He'd love to be able to pin Hearns on the ropes if he can.
A more aggressive start by Hagler, looking him right to the body. Marvin Hagler only wants the body. He bangs Marvin. Oh, Hearns went on with the right hand. He hurt him on the right.
Hearns hits him with an uppercut. Hagler, he's hurt. Hagler is done. Hearns got inside. Hit him with a right uppercut. Marvin ties him up.
Marvin Hagler is still hurt.
So is Hagler coming out like a bullet. A good left by Hagler. But Hearns didn't blink. Marvin going for the body. Wild first round.
The champ's in the ring, I'm ranked like a king. Undefeated cause I win things through discipline, through thick and thin. Break your glass in your chin, put your brain in the spin. Make you start seeing twins, knock you out of your skin. Melanin, you're on a whim, it's looking grim like a gin. The adrenaline rush felt through the veins, help my record reign. My punch flurries on another plane. I stay on my toes, throwing the blows, multiple flows. Breaking your nose, the blood will go just like a hole. Staying in the whole entire road, leaving you red like the bed. And covers all over the horse's head. I pledge to knowing the ledge without falling over the edge. I'm an ambassador, passing you like a NASA passenger. Fasten your seatbelts, we're about to break the sound barrier. You wonder how I challenge her and manage to damage your cardiovascular innocent Valentine's massacre. Under the lights is the stage of the fight, where a left and a right can decide who is right. A flurry out of sight made you fly like a kite in the midst of the night, just to show you I'm like the best when I'm right, when I'm holding the mic. Cause your skill wasn't tight, you were hit by the might of a check. Hook, check, check, hook, check, check, hook, check, check.
Another right hand from Hearns. Hearns moving. Hagler still pursuing. Comes in with a right. Hits him with a left hook.
Here's where I believe Hagler should turn to right. He could block that right hand easier and he would land his own left hook.
Hearns with a devastating punch.
Increase the pep in the step, mic checking the flip flop, building the rep in the second, jabbing you complex. Is it real or Memorex? When the metal detects the security guards, the ultra arena where the fight's kept. Lose your gum sure when I wreck havoc. Crowd claps to the punches of magic, heroic and every move is classic. Like Madison Square Garden, gold trim, white robe, clashing gloves together like Hearns and Marvin. When I shout a box, who can box better? Whether the boom box rocks, bow, will hold the title up forever. Nobody's holding me back this time. Power turbocharged to run ridiculous with the right. When I shatter your spine, turn wise, turquoise, purple sky. skies, birds flies, eagle eyes, complexes built high. Ask the question why, headquarters, cross borders, yachts and blue waters, drifting, sailing, living ripples in the sea, silver moonbeams on the champion.
Under the lights is the stage of the fight, where we're left and the right can decide who is hype. A flurry out of sight made you fly like a kite in the midst of the night, just to show you I'm like the best when I'm right, when I'm holding the mic. Cause your skill wasn't tight, you were hit by the might of a check. Check, 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 check.
Is he orthodox or southpaw? Let's look. Check his guard, is it cross, is it textbook? If he's put under pressure, does he get shook? Head chef in the kitchen, come on, let's cook. Got the ingredients, stuff flame grill, any disobedience. Ring general, you're running tedious. I see your gas tank running down in 6 rounds. I hold the center of the ring, you get beat down. Lucky it's Queensbury, kid, cause I like it. Like a drum roll, causing you to backflip. You chat quick, but you lack skills to back it. Trapped in the corner, I can see strawberry split. Very swift, hit your top lip. Uppercut to the sternum, hook your ribs, see you drop quick. Weak tactics, you bring toxic. Ding ding, ears ring between rounds, hear the clock tick.
Inside the hands of Hagler. Low blow by Hearns. Hagler still looking for the body. A right by Hagler. Good right got in. He has Hearns where he'd love to keep him on the ropes, but Tommy comes off easily. Another good right by Hearns. Hagler is now shaking those right hands off though, Al. He was stunned a little early and he's normally a slow starter. He's also bleeding. Hagler is cut.
Midnight Metropolis, District West. Check it out. Shiny building hanging off 15 stories high. Window cleaner, beam and stroke, suds, bucket thugs. I sight Secretary Sheila, typing topless. Buck down, she wandered through her dawn blind. I hang from a line attached to a crane, I fly. What kind of kinkiness is this in District West? Contact the best. Come through with Colin the cleaner, scanning his card, entering the complex. District West, Metropolis office, topics, move the mouse out, the clean, fresh, bionic. Retinal scanner, gain access to the conference room with broom. I scoop up objects, late night shit, rubber glove, detergent squirting on desk. Lift up 100, open the blinds, feather dusted, moon, lunar eclipse, leaves you feeling awkward.
Yeah. Hi mate, I appreciate all your endeavor, but it seems you've been holding that broom forever. Sweet, 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 right next to my feet, my desk is sleek. I want the whole office complete by lunch, 1200 hours. And don't forget to water all of the flowers. I don't wanna come across posh, but angry boss. Don't wanna come across cross. When I'm cross-sized bulge, arms sway, eyebrows raise, I growl in a foul rage. Left eye bloodshot, blood's hot. I'm in the pub till my face is a mugshot. Call the cops, I run District West. Looking crisp, wearing suits that fit the best.
Yeah, so many levels. You experience computer trouble, typing up the evening shift stock list. Call the hotline 0800 2 District West. IT engineers ready, codename Spec 80. Step in the lift and Islam time spaghetti. Transport architecture, see for the whole city centre. Secretary slim and slender, cause attraction as they enter. Don't forget to mail me, darling, by sensor. Enter. Hi, Mr. Ross, what's up at the computer box? I don't know, it's smoking. I flipped out my briefcase on top. High-tech spec like spark screwdriver. New graphics card, propel slot slider. Behind the lubricated disc panel. High-spec time, the calendar refreshed. Put your compressor insider. Finish Ross, I glide out with an Armani suit and egg timer with the speed to blow your mind off.
Staff, take it easy on the CCTV. I CC Ross on the PC. Eddie chirping, Sheila looking eager, so Sheila starts flirting with Beaver. I zoom into a cleave like a sleaze. Weave blows, gets caught in the fan breeze. Lipstick jam, red caramel, brown tone, blanking you while she speaks on the round phone. Chewing gum till the mouth foam, bubble shown till the cows come home. I put my flies back up, ready to shift change with the DSO when I pack up.
Stack up cheddar, Charlie the Mac, merchandise of the city centre. Ladies I enter, lick the clip, pin like the gum of garbage pail, sticker packs, jacket and post, girl packs, big jacks. Plus first class stamps on the high maintenance mail stack. Delivery to the 12th floor, she does the eyelashes and nails well. Lift gets stuck again, call emergency for microchip Rick to pluck again. Wires and tucked again, centrifugal force sends the impact breaking up again. We comprehend through the drill, lesson 1 and 10 to 9 PM near the conference room. Coffee steamed, I'm late again.
Microchips respond to your fingertips. You only enter with the print on your finger fits. I'm Rick, flipping the files quicker, a million miles swifter than a billion transistors. 1,000 cores connecting more, injecting raw power, infecting for a bug virus makes you rub the iris, druid scanning other snap the spiders, networking different departments cause the hub is wireless. Data talent under the city, controlled by a committee, invisible to almost everybody. My silicon cells keep secret intel from being hacked when I interact with the ghost in the shell. Excel docs prevail well, projecting braille, it never fails before the retail sell. For convex context, complex concepts, connect to Rick.com next. I'm a sci-fi guy, surf inside my cyberspace sci-fi, caught in my web like a fly, source code reloads, the force can't be denied. I appear on your screen, tied silver and green, you're like, why? He's looking like a human machine. My neck twitch when you press the connect switch, it's just a glitch, I have to intercept it.
Call him Brian Orion, optical laser alliance, entrance level, trouble body temperature rising, gain access to level perimeter sighting, horizon spectrum of thought like x-ray vision inside him. District West plagues, calling the cleaning detergent is mixed, wiping dust and clean on headphones mixed with microchips, complex, in level 3 on the lift, call me Debbie Nadine, dashing, thrusting up through the glass interior, step out near the beams, angry boss Ross at the door, secretary Sheila once more, twisting the pen Parker, dropping piles files on the floor, she bends over, G-string purple, mini skirt bends next in a circle, more coffee please, half asleep, left my briefcase in the purple Jeep, Hugo Boss, tie fly, tugged by secretaries, I meet 9 to 5 in the city's not sweet, but it still gets perplexed, Friday open bars looking fresh, turned up after the meeting, Ross pulling up in the silver Benz, that's the dough generated by the infrastructure, culture consists of cookies and cream, but let machines of waves and vultures.
Say what, say what, say what? There's nothing to prepare you for the imminent blows. Spitting the intricate flows, splitting the ligaments over the infinite instruments, wearing militant clothes. Sitting composed like a pharaoh in his pyramid. Those primitive foes know the limited slow flows, prohibited mofos are visited for the dough. Hoes solicited over snow. Yo, the fidgeted eagerly ready to show the foe uninhibited. Hitting the pinnacle, your bit of approach is minimal. My chemical fluid is animal, fatal to parts of the body that's critical. The nation's facing a figure that's bigger, consider a killer that always delivers a thriller. Manila to make it disfigured, I literally leave it to shivering rivers. A chill goes down your spine. How do I know? I can see if a holes in the speaker shaking every time that you hear me louder it shows. Thinking of stepping at me, I'm just hoping you rookies prepared, cause I'll be breaking you verbally, certainly taking eternity to get fully repaired. I've mentored this and also reinvented it. I travel so fast when over the track I leave it before I've entered it.
Ram like the Coca-Loca jam, with a brew in the hand, I'm flipping the plan. You know that we can do it, yes we can. Walking the land, checking the stand, look at the pace and the run for the sand. Speedy Gonzalez can never move quick like the quill can. Alakazam, sipping the baby sham. It's the magical man with the radical slam. Technical lyrics in land on the top of the van. A lyrical blazes, color amazing, different stages, club scene lasers, echo rhyme style, crushing your haters, they can never phase us. Loving the dark like Vader, smoking electric, rather than vapor, up in the escalators, paring down onto the DJ's fader. Cats mirror the scene, chicks they walk in the beam. Ramen sports and jeans, robbing a walk, holding a spoon, pouring a green lean. Amaretto, smooth touch, last forever. Pina colada versus lava starter, meet with marinara with a Stella. Rule forever in any era, move together under any pressure, temperature rising, keeping it rising, but it grows better. So give me the brew, give me the shot, mixed with the blue, give me the punch too. Rhyme intoxicated, crushing all of you, intoxicated. Everybody, welcome on board Space Cruiser 3000. Thrusters check. Propellant tanks check. Yo, going into the field. KGG, come in. Yo, what's up, your radio, KGG? Come in.
Yeah, hey, loud and clear.
Cool. Check the cooling systems. Switching into orbital thrust. Toy Galaxy, is it real or fantasy? Toy Galaxy, Toy Galaxy, Toy Galaxy.
A toy galaxy, is it real or fantasy? Toy galaxy, toy galaxy, toy galaxy.
Toy galaxies, orbital swiveling, micro contact on the edge of oblivion, spindle of excellence, astral origin, saw through the asteroid field with mechanical builds, actually real, unrival the packs not actually sealed. Packing the field, punks can't contact with the real, altitude builds, cleanse up the bearings to the path like amateur field. Hold the fuse, map out multiple views, click and choose, altitudes, hide in the pattern cruise for magnitudes. Open the cap, pouring lithium, dripping and existing in close quarters like micro toys, deep distancing. My form, my star's python, propelling out, spinning out the outer layer of the iris of an icon. Press it up, can never be touched, never will there ever be such an invention to rise up through pressure duct. Manufactured with a dividend plex, vivid effects, furious flex, gadget can fly without a flaw, fluid in text. Look no further, the galaxy's in the palm of my hand. Crystal structure, marker method that you can't understand. Stand in the middle of the grand opening, there's a toy in my hand, pivot in motion, blur, flying through the sands. Shared by the various hands, remote controller from the vent, entering the asteroid dimension minutes before it lands. Connected through my desktop perspective, not only powered by electric, it's powered by the metric. Toy Galaxy, is it real or fantasy? Toy Galaxy, Toy Galaxy, Toy Galaxy.
A toy galaxy, is it real or fantasy? Toy galaxy, toy galaxy, toy galaxy.
Interplanetary, searching for stars, way beyond Mars, these scars on any adversary. Lighted up like years further than Jupiter. We ain't compatible, girl, I can't compute with her. Misunderstanding, she from Venus, that ain't no joke. Keenest sight, I see my point through Hubble telescopes. Mystifying like the belt of Orion, catch a firm hit like whips on backs on a slave ship. Commodore commandeered a space rocket, take control, girl in the cockpit, send a line, yeah, we dock quick. Pressurized container, flood chamber with O2. On the mothership, on D, plot where we go to. Wormholes inside our final destination. Travel dimensions of time through space stations. Watch the dial, sound severe radiation, critical contamination. Lethal solar flares, dark matter tense in here. Colossal pressure from the atmosphere. Last gasp for air. Pioneers of interstellar travel through the afterlife. On D and J will be faster than the speed
Toy
of light.
Galaxy, is it real or fantasy? Toy Galaxy, Toy Galaxy, Toy Galaxy.
A toy galaxy, is it real or fantasy? Toy galaxy, toy galaxy, yeah. I'm holding the cue so I can shoot through, and that's the way watch it collide with the blue planet. It's tragic when others pursue into the void, vanishing along with all of the crew. Telescopes, no hope, it can't cope with the view. Through triple darkness, your carcass past the fastest, far beyond the stars. This artist Antarctica, marking up underground arches, connecting the harness. My name you can't tarnish, collecting my harm is straight up to the carnage, either broken and slanted. No access granted to the station, no escape from the asteroid belt's devastation. Space invader and player, creator of freighters, it's in my nature to shoot pistol lasers through portals, orbiting us a major. Serving the ace superb, the powerful surge, made the cannon a swerve, heavily curved words, embracing the gravity when it emerged. I merge you ever, forever the server, clever words, event looms to sever the nerve from Neptune's wherever I'm heard. Beyond the third dimension, reverse the first ascension, beams gleam, teams need divine intervention. You've never heard it mentioned, but J will be Dino the Don and KGG are a prime connection. We're a prime connection. We're a prime connection. All three of us. Take it to the stars. Travel in. Through the atmosphere. Don, take us out of here.
Toy Galaxy, is it real or fantasy? Toy Galaxy, Toy Galaxy, Toy Galaxy.
A toy galaxy, is it real or fantasy? Toy galaxy, toy galaxy, toy galaxy. night. Vegas lighting, shining diamonds are flawless, gorgeous like the midnight horizon. Lunar glowing enormous, reflecting the sun. I'm the father, verbally raising temperatures, melting divine on my arrivals like the great adventurer. Indiana to the beaches of Cabana. I'm traveling without moving, illuminates on the banner. Headlining out in Havana, Savannah and Alabama. Fans eager to feel surreal cause I illuminate my grammar. Sparkling crystal pouring onto the audience. Tournaments, I'm beyond winning competitions and ornaments. Massaging your ego while I'm raising my lyrics technically, effectively. I'm on another level of complexity, perplexity after infecting 3 million listeners. Contributors are not needed, go solo like some Rizzler. Take a token, see special effects in 3 dimensions on your optical. Forever's my intention, blinding your vision with my state of the art position. Wisdom like Norman, watch for the nickel plate when the chrome glistens. Listen when I'm reading the Bible scripts from the tempo. Ignore my memento when vibes are heard from here to Sacramento. Pens, poison, writing, mystic calligraphy. Delivery special like the view seen from inside an alien vessel. Travel like arrows to unravel inner capabilities. Mentally splitting atoms, arranging your whole anatomy. Graphic novel, lyrically illustrated, stated globally. Locally reproducing creations like women's ovaries. Evolving organic musical melody. Seeing beyond your average visual capabilities. Gifted, naturally born, a poetic prince of the monarchy. Possibly your policy aimed to express yourself honestly. I'm real, this is my 8mm projected vocally. Potentially this will invoke a utopia, hopefully. In the nightlife.
The heat released with supreme measure. Suppressor got you tumbling down the staircase, crashing by the coffee espresso. Cello against a falsetto, brass with a tendency to echo. Got the entire band simply playing in mellow. Stepping in deep, still posing with the elite. Phonograph ticking like an intricate heartbeat on each street. Green and white Air Max strolling past the famous plaques. Opposite the man in the mat near the vintage cream Cadillac. Fine dame, walks with a high flame. Cigarette in a dark lane. Deep cut eyes like a heel, stepping in the night rain. Take the night train, pair up and see the high plane. They try to escape the ace, blacking out in casino chains. Textbook ruler, revving up in the depths of complex maneuvers. Electrometroplex, neon light shine for dark intruders. Hanging on 50 stories past the fake jury. Through the glare of the molecule, you can never bend up this story. Swivel it in the middle of the Grand Hotel. Pockets bound to gel excel. Well, clientele leads to complex towels. Pack the heat, folded up neat, silence is sweet. Helicopters still drifting off to the edge of Fleet Street neat. Dominate the whole facility with intricacy. Pull the tip of the nozzle, leaning out of the lens protrusively. The transparency, expansive vision of the community. The winds expand, the eagle sight vision revolves optically. Walk in the casino with 2 mojitos, 007 through the eyes of Pacino. We're set up beyond the cathedral. An eagle fly from the monument to the steeple. Whole leads to a depot, crush your confidence faster than a classic sequel. Bring the level up, more standing in the triceratops. Feathers drop when the eagle locks a night vision through a measured clock. In the nightlife. We lie in the incubator at a cost. Pulse with beating, sweat pouring, everlasting force. Shiner talks this path that we follow has true pride of course. We're the ones that emulated, they cannot take the loss. This creation, bow and hours fly with variation. Battle tactics never pre-practiced, causing so much fascination. The fact you're facing the higher form with interrogation. That's what you predetermined has a major error in the human nation. Pandora, all larger than a transporter. Image they thought was a disorder, proved more pliable than a transformer. Last quarter ship swerving past the mad slaughter. Fast waterfall, crystal clear, life force can always draw you. Hard to capture the blue surface of the skin. Hard to match the deep pride inside that shines out like fireflies on them. Facing the rays that blazes off. This is an alien nation sticking together like a facing cloth. Only smearing blood where the lives are lost. Pure greed, but our crystal tears can reflect the real seas. Lush land forever green, forever blue. And it's not a dream, it's the real team. Real sheen, bright light, solar system in the quantum scene. Razor edge can make you scream. Avatar, high tech and advanced. Every step solar charts, microscopic particles, eyes illuminating dark. Brainstem bends, connects to a power station. Complex ship can shadow the whole universe. An optic nerve system so unique like the day of birth. We're so deep, suspended in animation. Brainstem bends, connects to a power station. Complex ship can shadow the whole universe. An optic nerve system so unique like the day of birth.
In an avatar body connected to the Gaia. I see higher than my colleagues fighting with fire. Organisms glow, reveal paths to show the way to go when roads are exposed. So those are soul is ripe to grow. Slow, the battle started in the stars, ended up with battle scars like the Battlestar Galactica. Cloaked we are, far beyond Jupiter, Mars. I feast on your verbal Milky Way bars. Armored marines, arms holding tasers with beams. Guarding an alien garden for the corporate machine. Right wing regime, drilling to the core for the cream. No regard for the inhabitants surrounding the scene. Hypersleep deep in a celestial vessel I dream. Exploring Pandora with an extraterrestrial queen. From the science sky, the Valkyrie descends from up high. Onto the surface, rings of light pulsate, reflect from your eyes. Bioluminescent plantations extracted for analyzing. Taken from the top of floating mountains above the horizon. Flying on the Leonopteryx is phantasmagorical. It was foretold that I would lead the Na'vi by an oracle. The Avatar. 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 The Avatar.
silver moon assumes. Stars blind your path from a panoramic view, adjusted binoculars. Slight haze and new about you, I'm coming back to the night's fading view. Find out that my steps, a million years grand, caught in my hand, playing that with technical plans. Can I fall asleep in a deep beat? Wake me up, suspended animation, storms can never beat me. Try and brawl, scorch like a fireball, flying fall, toppling off the building against the wall. Splash, sprawl, fry more, storms ain't ready, I'm diabolical. 99.9 stars fly diagonal. The race force from the same source, the rocket takes off, dangle you from the pocket of the shuttle's exhaust. MC killer, battle for Rilla, driller, illa, blood spiller, chiller, the dome filler like a thriller in Manila. Rhymes like a capsule contained in a pack, still I'm that skill, brain can spill out like a natural. I paraglide, leave you paralyzed. Stand on my ride, make you visualize the best alive, ambidextrous in a flight. Eye of the storm, target passing on 6 falling points for every grain of sand. Casper was formed for every move, there's a cat move for every groove, there's a diamond truth when a needle hits a groove in the DJ booth.
In the eye of the storm, the quill perform. It's a natural instinct to leave you torn. Rhymes roll like 4x4 over your Porsche. The industry is crystallizing our thoughts. In the eye of the storm, the quill perform. It's a natural instinct to leave you torn. Rhymes roll like 4x4 over your Porsche. The industry is crystallizing our thoughts. In the eye of the storm, the quill perform. It's a natural instinct to leave you torn. Rhymes roll like 4x4 over your Porsche. The industry is crystallizing our thoughts. In the eye of the storm.
In the eye of the storm. In the eye of the storm. In the eye of the storm. In the eye of the storm. In the eye of the storm. In the eye of the storm. In the eye of the storm. In the eye of the storm.
Androids born looking for lawn, they all spawn to the swarm in a dystopian morn. Applying the horn, see me arrive in the dawn, flying through the horizon in the eye of a storm. LAPD blaster, I've mastered the blaster, replicant through the wall plaster. Enter the craft, ascend from the path. The next task reads, now it's time to pen your wrath. Flames over the metropolis, bioengineered minds are flawed and bottomless. Plans to retire, but drawn from the core of the guy, spanning higher over an entire empire. With fire glance to spy, holograms expand your desires, vertically take off so it don't melt through the ties. Inquire words and surges fell through the wires, claiming you're real, holograms reveal you're a liar. In the eye of the storm, the quill perform. It's a natural instinct to leave you torn. Rhymes roll like 4x4 over your Porsche. The industry is crystallizing our thoughts. In the eye of the storm, the quill perform. It's a natural instinct to leave you torn. Rhymes roll like 4x4 over your Porsche. The industry is crystallizing our thoughts. In the eye of the storm, the quill perform. It's a natural instinct to leave you torn. Rhymes roll like 4x4 over your Porsche. The industry is crystallizing our thoughts. In the eye of the storm.
In the eye of the storm. In the eye of the storm. In the eye of the storm. In the eye of the storm. Subtle like a Glock and spill, Glock and kill, dropping the skill, pump and till, black and spill it like a horrid chill, rain red for real.
I stop and chill, trigger cock for real, many clock and squeal, shocked and still when the barrel will stop to drill.
Electric shock and EO 500 volts and still, dropping the supersonic skill, the underwater with a quill. With much more, cause lock jaws, the top 4 cannot draw, MTQ hit the stage raw.
We engage more, crowds praise, demand an encore during the stage tour. They wanted to hear how many ways more we can endure, so we took it to stage 4.
In the eye of the storm. I got my briefcase. Where's my locker keys? Okay. This seems to be 17 Secretary Sheila. Yeah, I gotta meet her. Okay. Yeah, got this new assignment today. 25 floors. Level up 25 floors. 25 floors. Sipping on tea on level 23. Conference call, make a flinch, spill it on the LED. Keyboard lighting up, rainbow sequence aqueduct. Pulsating mouse, psychedelic lock. Dolphin top, boots poking out like the spout of a fountain now. Here comes Post the mic with his eyes bulging out. Wow, can he smear up the post? Strawberry jam and toast, smeared across the headline. Feel the real antidote. City is outstretched. Russell left with Mr. Benz. The project is complex. There's no client that can rescue 100 print jobs. Mrs. Mabel smoking cigarettes. I don't give a damn. Mr. Ross is the boss. 25 floors. Level up. 25 floors. 25 floors. Level up. 25 floors.
12 o'clock lunch break, time to tuck into my bump steak. Beer belly eating as much as my tongue takes. Lee on the window cleaner with jewelry shirtless. My purpose is to truthfully get through community service. Dreams of flying beside the sand, climbing a high rise like Spider-Man. Drunk at work cause I'm a cider fan. Backpacks bulging, balancing on the scaffolding. It's baffling how I manage to stop from dangling and getting hurt. It's vertically challenging, cleaning dirt. Dre beats are pumping Gucci rap and polo men at work. Tattoo of a hammer and sickle, hair shaped like Travis Bickle. My hole started to trickle, so I turned it up to triple. To make an impression, I was pressing like an obsession and quickly ascended from 7 up to floor legs 11. The window was a little open. Who would have thought it could cause a ripple in the ocean? The water surged like a nuclear missile in motion, leaving Christina with a wet t-shirt and nipples poking, dripping and soaking.
25 floors. Level up. 25 floors. Yes, we're entering, lift thrusting 25 floors. Yeah, we're stepping in, glass building characters galore.
Cause we're entering, swift over multiple floors. Glass elevator crafted with platinum doors. Going
25 floors. Level up. 25 floors. Entering the shiny building, briefcase, chasing lace, leggings worn by Charlotte Pierce, always up to date, chewing on the curly welly, rubbing pearly, always early, pushing buttons while I excel to the law library. Fan blowing out sheets, document by Carl Leach, TikTok dropped in the hot seat, Lucy can't be beat, typing at the high speed, unmatched authority, manager of the year, ruling by majority, lipstick, golden peach, switch her hips by the pleat, looking at the window, peering down 500 feet, birds flying on horizon, skyline, lips are rising, my silver ties outline as the clouds aligning. Stepping in the office, Mrs. Temple wearing pure diamonds, new assignment, clever clocks, Mr. Ross stepping off with the floss. 25 floors. Level up. 25 floors. Yes, we're entering, lift thrusting 25 floors. Yeah, we're stepping in, glass building characters galore.
Cause we're entering, swift over multiple floors. Glass elevator crafted with platinum doors. Going
25 floors. Level up. 25 floors.
Heads turn around, with Secretary Sheila slowly bends down, tongues wagging like a thirsty greyhound. Security Dave gets nearer as she oversees a reflection in the pocket mirror, talking loud, making sure everyone can hear her. Nonchalant flicking her hair, girls wanna be her. Big Frank starts his night shift, squeezes himself inside of a crowded lift, lets out a silent killer, everybody sniffs. Because it's way beyond the weight capacity, it dips. Cables are popping one by one, we have to get up quick.
25 floors. Level up. 25 floors. Yes, we're entering, lift thrusting 25 floors. Yeah, we're stepping in, glass building characters galore.
Cause we're entering, swift over multiple floors. Glass elevator crafted with platinum doors. Going
25 floors. Level up. 25 floors.
Yo, hey yo. I memorized her eyes, she was a diamond in disguise. Both watching the sun dive from a high rise. Both thinking the same for a sec. Then our thoughts travel back to the place where we like to reflect. I was a player, I like to play games. Play around like in a playground, playing with flames. But when you came, you framed exotic like a remarkable project. A body that defies all logical logic. That's the visual, she orbits round my brain's peripheral. When we're face to face or through a device that's digital. Embraced in cyberspace, this is bye-bye. Until we can decipher what we see in sci-fi. And use a portal so we can see each other when we ought to. Be together forever, become immortal. She told me some news that was awful. Her patch passed, hit his head while diving in court food. She held me, I held her. Her touch.
It's her touch.
The energy was flowing, moving, seducing my heart. Thoughts that were confusing, now clearer than art. Jay Felonious in graffiti. Modern hieroglyphics, not a pharaoh, but I found my Nefertiti. Walking on the beach, warm breeze, far from breezy. Hand on the hip, far from sleazy. Coming back from the club, remember? I was attacked by a thug with a club in December. When he fell on your curves, his hands, I wanted to dismember. Picked up a bottle, threw it in his chest sensor. But we tackled him, round and pounded him. We'll leave before the puppies discover his body. So stop panicking. Later that night, lying down, looking up at the ceiling. You whisper, revealing in the feelings.
It's her touch that really means so much. When life gets a little crazy, I head straight for my lady. It's her touch. Ooh, that gentle touch. When I'm feeling kinda strained, her touch alleviates my pain. Cause it's her touch. Her touch. She's a thing of beauty. I'm so glad that she's my cutie. I love her touch. Her touch. She's stroking my head when I'm laying in my bed. That magical touch.
Universes, stars on the line, magnitude over aura through classical chimes. Clusters of meteorites feed into time. Does time really exist or just connect through the mind? When snowdrops fall, is it pure crystalline? Is our touch so impactful? It starts to shine. Does the brainstorm act like electrons? Of it in the flame warm up the dimension. That's why she's the bees and the birds and the bees. She moves the furs and the rocks of Levi denim jeans. We walk in the snow as a teen, electric dream. And even through icicles, mythical birds lie down on the tree. Her eyes flicker with a fine figure, divine river with reflection of us both. We exaggerate and differ, there's no slur. It's her I prefer, no blur. Emotional contact, power love to the stars and universe. When we dine out, lobster and shrimps, the finest wine house. Deep breath before we style out. Give her the yacht, the pool. Don't tuggle when we juggle, swinging through emotional content. Her touch. The divine dolphins dance in a trance. Batter you on the edge of the graffiti piece, leaving the mind in a trance. At the glance, trigger the optic nerve system bigger. Swinging the vapor back slicker. Think how I can differentiate with the style iller. How many miles of the rhyme warriors roam out of control? Electric and glow, graffiti cans moving slow mo. It's infinite. We can take a ligaments of significance. Dig for the poets of pride. Moving up, lift to give. The whole clique broken into fragments. Even the main leader got wet. Intercept with super style slick. The chrome of the roller blade. Shine off the flicking play. Pocket blade. Pull the shoulder off the socket main in the frame. It's a shame that you walk 100 miles of pain in the rain. Pop the cork down, rhyme warrior one. Sipping champagne.
Pride is sin. I got so much pride, I'm blaspheming. Cursing all the time, what's the matter with me? Pride is gonna get me assassinated like Kennedy. When you got pride deep inside your mind, you're actually deaf, dumb and blind. You think you're right, but you really don't know. Cause of pride, you're destroying your soul. So wake up people, think about what you're doing. Pride is like a gun, you're the target it's subduing. And pride don't really care about you anyway. That's one of the reasons why Jesus ain't here today. Because humans got so much pride, they don't understand life. I mean, are you proud of your husband and wife, children and family? Take care of your anatomy, pride about humanity. When you're destroying the earth's body, land, air and sea, man, woman and baby, insect to mammal, the family tree. When we could really invite E.T. and make Star Trek a reality. Seriously, pride is a flaw in people. You wanna go to war, people. So let me end this rhyme on this note. Here's a quote. When you take pride to the extreme, what you're really doing is killing every human being. You're killing every human being. You're killing every human being. You're killing every human being.
I say the future is ours. Can you dig it? I say the future is ours. Can you dig it?
I wheel in aboard the wooden board, foam rims like a GT Sport, giving women the sleepy talk, feeling wavy. You see, I get choppy and really crazy with a sufficient to tackle offenders like Franco Baresi. My crew page me, rhyme warriors feed the poets apart and head down the alley after the bakery. We're face to face, 3 thugs tried to take me. I let the mace free till their faces were all pasty. Pattern on the crown mazy, you want beef, it's all gravy. But you're a chicken, I remember vaguely. Chasing you through the park after dark, left you marked from the ball and chain pass till you heard the harps. CPR will start your heart. Once again, we're face to face, but I will kill you once more because I've mastered the art. Wearing masks, we mark territory, spraying walls and tower blocks with many stories.
The railway stress out abroad, the death is all placed. Bile staircases, speeding trains are all sprayed. Jump over the barriers, the city's all laid. Map out each district, the rhyme warriors stand at the arcades. Foes in might fade with a smart blade. The skies with dreamy eyes, feel the wrath of the rollerblade. Escaping warriors through the park, spark at the diamond shot. The knuckle buster, dust the cup to get a blaster after dark. Laugh but never choke on the lion's path. The pride of the poets walking under the golden arch. For miles they walk, the sunrise shows the defiant hawks. Average crew standing there on the sidewalk.
I say the future is ours. Can you dig it?
Yeah. We turn up, turn mean, flip, turn green, burn steam, deep turnstiles to Olympic beams. The warrior dream, 79 scenes. War cuts from the genes, so it seems. My brand, the slang grammar, is twang fammer. We climb hammers, a gangster try to bandanas. My clan's above, but what lies beneath? Land us at peace with a reef. Because beef and us, mood amber. Idi, I mean Uganda. See me turn into graffiti manga. Black Panther, prowling like necromancers. Shadow dancers, standing like retro gangsters. The scene captured, the mean matchup. The fact is supreme, defines my team of fellow compatriots. Storm statures, react backwards, attract a miraculous attack to leave the track fractured.
Warriors, 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 warriors,
Take a right to avoid spinning fed lights, or your head might feel the strike of a lead pipe. Beat rebels on deep levels, running through subways to reach the neon lit street level.
From shine of the rollerblade metal, elite lines of groups forming salute like troops standing as assigned rebels.
We raise our blades cause knuckles are grazed, hard to evade, swiping the diagonal way. Arm locked a goon cause he said he wasn't afraid. Push his head into the target renegade arcade.
The buttons flash on the machine from the extreme rage. Powerful punks, pulverizing in the outrage. Still born and chained, metaphor of flames walking through the arcades to the deepest drains. Pulse and pride versus skateboard, crew in the rain. Can't touch the swiveling tactic, magnificent how we remain.
We battle in front of an oncoming train, horns blowing, we're throwing bolos like we're showing insane mannerisms. Strike with precision, causing brain aneurysms. I fame for escaping prison to do some train vandalism. Jumped in the van next to where the other gang reps. Tack crest under the left tricep under the gang vest. Impress women in tight shorts, walking on the sidewalk. Escape of phonies are hating, watching Tony like a hawk. They wanna test the block jail crew, so I lit the gas trail that led to a Molotov cocktail brew. Blew out the candles, nocturnal creature casting shadows. Last an army of the night marching bravado.
Ink tats, bats, Kangol hats, chaps, match the sparks of flame for the eyes of a new jack in the rap. 7 members of the Venom crew pedals when the chopper bites are incredible. Other gigs are moving trains, speeding next to you. Crunching the timberland through the thinner sand. Coming the afro out with a clip in hand. Middle man standing in the riddle land. Shoot 'em up in the trans and burning, drifting off the clutch. Come break the dragon car, pop off your watch for infrared dots.
warriors, 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 warriors,
mash, we a mash.
Watch Sweeney Todd when the razor's hot in a blazing spot. Amazing crop in the shop before the hair drops. Each peak gets leaked on each street. Each fade gets tweaked to each beat. Your hair gets leaked on each peak each week. Can't see it, your heart beats weak, sunk deep. Walking on the edge of Fleet Street, put in a deep sleep, falling in the abyss. Slicing techniques you can never meet exist. Enter the barbershop, keeping it high and top. Give it a size of chalk. We starting waves of locked in clippers of blood rivers. Demon barber less in the harbor. Wilkinson cutthroat blades splashed out like piranhas. Chemical imbalance off the wall like the chamber of horrors. The flame that leads Sweeney Todd through the back of the borough. Horror from every street corner. Chronological order. Slaughter reaches the new street reporters of clowns and jugglers and street hustlers. A mental disorder. You can't test this or type shit on the tape recorder. Jep skinner like a syringe in a brain bender, splitting from every angle. You know you're just a contender. The barber chair where you stare is a glare beyond expansive atmosphere. Shivers everywhere. The demon barber, the demon barber, the demon barber, the demon barber.
Sit back, recline, demon barber shapes the rhyme. You can never fade my sign. Lord patterns design like a sign. Hard to define in my prime, a measure for days. In many ways, when I raise a razor, it shines. Reflect necks, cut throats, clean laser precision. Mean intuition, Sheen's brain gleaming on your team's vision. Silver fox locks, twist verbally hot. Follicles a shock, cause they can't stand what you are. I sever the lot whenever the weather's hot. Level true lean and I let the peacock feather pop in the Cuban spot. Waves on the higher grade, journey through the shave labyrinth and get forever lost in the maze. Eternal gaze till an old age, like a king's last days. Roots reverse till the bumps on your crown raise.
I don't spit, I vomit, my lyrics are sick. Got my rhymes in a prostitute, got dick, got big balls, like an elephant's genitals. That's why bitch MCs wanna be on my testicles. You can't take me out with a rap, I'm above you, upside down like a bat. Bang, I blast MCs like a loaded gat. Rough like a dog, like an alley cat. I turn your brain into shit, drop it through your body all the way to your feet. Now the stepping shit, you don't have to be in the street. Here's a clue, flies are hovering around you cause your style is doo-doo. My voice will drown, you start to panic, cause I'm the iceberg and you're the Titanic. I'm the magical sword in the rock at Camelot, like the flow of lava. My rhymes are sizzling hot, and I'm the arrow, you be the target. My lyrics supply like Aladdin's carpet. The difference between us is easy to see. I'm like Samson with an afro, we're more like Bambi. And I knock you out like a kangaroo with bots and gloves. Hit your dome with lyrical slugs. You get broke, paralyzed like a stroke. Even if your name is Bob, you ain't got no hope. So pray to the Pope, see if you can survive. But you're not the Bee Gees, you're not staying alive. Like snow in the Sahara, I make you melt. You can't F with me, like a girl with a chastity belt. So think twice, like you got two brains. It's like 9/11, and I'm like those two planes. Cause when I detonate, the spot I devastate. Like a Dalek, I will exterminate the mist.
We're coming, we're coming. We're coming, we're coming. We're coming, we're coming.
The demon barber, 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 the fresh tree, 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 fresh tree.
Team threw guns into the sky, but only one blew. Pop holes in your jeans, see my aim is to murder you. Nozzle turned red, blood poured from your legs. Jumped in my Ferrari and went through stoplights to dip from the feds, but they couldn't catch up. That's word to my toes. Foes rose when they heard my flow glows. I'm that fella to make you turn yellow by custards. Got my dog inside the stick, bitches bun a mustard. Then I split like a banana frit, used my bus card. I met Sandy while I was drinking cider in a plush bar. She was wearing the gold dress, looking like it was molded on, showing off a lemon. She leaned and asked me where the soldiers from. I said, where the sand meets the sea. Feel the breeze, counting cheese, surrounded by trees. Sunflowers that make you wheeze. My tongue made her freeze. Then she melted down to her knees, orbiting the sun 360 degrees. Spectral schemes gleam across the scene. Seen particles collide and form a dream team. Supreme beings living through audio dreams, flowing through the stream beyond the extreme. Spectral schemes gleam across the scene. Particles collide and form a dream team. Supreme beings living through audio dreams, flowing through the stream beyond the extreme.
Watch the diamond ice freeze in the breeze, bloom into white hooded fleece, reaching the true religion. Camouflage jeans just gleam for the sky stream, while cream satellites lean. Golden watch, ice rock, silver tops, turquoise hoodies are clean. Female dancers rock, yellow illuminating socks, fluorescence essence, the glazes, faces, golden ages of hip hop. Time lost intricate, infinite like indigo, night tick strikes. Hyper pop locking dancers moving around the strobe lights all night. Sheila dressed up in peach eyeliner, Mage East blink gel, correlates well. Walking up the stairwell, he's clicking clientele. Blur out kaleidoscopic, colourful like carousel. She's swell, you can tell she propelled through the night like a magical spell. Top knots like brown dreamy eyes, locked on spinning 45s. Red and blue lights blinking correlation as the records glide. Needles never slide, parrot side at the turquoise sky. Spectral scheme of the town makes you sit down and analyze.
Spectral schemes gleam across the scene. Particles collide and form a dream team. Supreme beings living through audio dreams, flowing through the stream beyond the extreme. Spectral schemes gleam across the scene. Particles collide and form a dream team. Supreme beings living through audio dreams, flowing through the stream beyond the extreme.
Indigo met yellow and said hell no. The situation turned mean like Bruce Banner, they saw green. Minds got red from the bloodshed that seemed to follow. The only clue was the colors of black and blue with a purple circle. Round the area you find the pupil. You're being taught as you think and fight. Alright, I'm dark like the night, but shine bright like a star. Plus I'm colorless like still water in a glass jar. And my grey cells hold more bars than a penitentiary. Got more lyrics than ivory bones in a cemetery. See the white of my eyes, they're like ceramic plates. I got a gold medal, cause I'm one of the living greats. And my skin is brown like the leaves in autumn in the deep blue sea. Mermaids wanna kiss me. If you're looking at a rainbow, you're staring at my soul. I take the carbon out of coal and you're peering at a white hole. So call me Agent Orange, cause I'm on a mission. I gas green berets when I see him in my vision. And if there's one thing that you need to know, I turn purple rain into red and blue snow. And I don't stop there, I dye Goldilocks hair, get an aerosol can, graffiti on a polar bear, make a black widow spider turn yellow with fright, and a great white shark lose its heart to bite. With the smooth motion, I stroll like the Pink Panther. I'm a silver fox with the star sign of Cancer. The color of God, the color of humanity, the color of the universe, the color of me, the anomaly. Flowing with masters of the quill, of the quill, of the quill, and the phantom coming at your grill with skill.